The art business might be classy and filled with elegance and learning, but a subsection of it is incredibly dodgy. And who would have thought that Animal Crossing of all games would bring the corrupt art world into focus? Big ticket paintings are amongst the most valuable things on our lovely little planet, and thus wonky paintings getting smoothed out into something sellable, and before you know it, a painting that once sold for under £100 is suddenly valued in the hundreds of millions, and then it disappears. Owner unknown, location only guessed at. Red has appeared on my island, and he's a wonderfully untrustworthy presence. This fox deals in art, but he's not a slick South Ken operator. Instead, he parks his boat, which puffs gritty black smoke into the blue Animal Crossing sky behind my island. I go in and it's dark inside, so dark that I can't really get a close look at the works on offer. He's got a few different pieces of art for sale alongside a fragrance diffuser and a battered microwave, all set up on plastic tubs for me to take a look at. Red himself has a scrappy invoice pad on a nearby table alongside empty ramen bowls. I can look at stuff but not too close, and Red half-heartedly flings in a little art world lingo alongside his sales patter just to really sell the con. Just the other day, I bought a fake Rembrandt's The Night Watch. How is it a fake? Well, for this particular piece, it's hard to actually spot what's wrong with it. I've been looking at it for hours comparing it to the real one, and I just cannot see what is wrong, which is why the cheeky devil Red was able to fool me. But you can't fool Blathers. That incredible owl has the sharpest of eyes to spot fakes. So now, I just have it hanging on my bedroom wall. Other times, spotting the fakes is a little more obvious. Mona Lisa with eyebrows, Leonardo's Vitruvian Man with a noticeable coffee stain on it. Red isn't always great with making the fakes look so obviously not like fakes. While this is a nice caricature of the seedier aspects of the art market, I think there's something more at work. Animal Crossing is so wide-ranging, so filled with people playing in different ways that it can be hard to make sense of what the game is about. But look at the art. Maybe it's real, maybe it's fake. Some of the fakes, all of the fakes, are haunted, so maybe a haunted work is actually worth more to you than the real thing. Maybe Red, who turns up once a week and only allows you to buy one artwork each time, just doesn't strike you as being worth the hassle. Or maybe he is, so much so that you time travel and risk breaking the game spell in order to stock up on his purchases. This kind of thinking is everywhere in Animal Crossing, and it's made me realise that maybe Animal Crossing is ultimately about this one thing. How much is something worth to you? Or rather, what do you value? Do you want to min-max your village and spend hours each day harvesting fruit and monitoring turnip prices to pay off your house in record time? Or do you value taking things slowly, watching the seasons change as you slowly inch from one size of home to the next? Do you want to dig up fossils every morning, or would you rather chat to villagers? Do you want your daily 20 minutes with the game to be busy with progress, or do you want to saunter? Do you want to weed, or can you live with the wilderness? Art is such a good way of exploring this because it's hard to adequately clarify what it actually does. The microwave Red was trying to sell me, I know what that does, but I don't know what Rembrandt's The Night Watch does, and maybe it does it for me but not for you. Art is priceless and worthless depending on your own perspective. So, as Red might say, what's it worth to you?